What up, everyone? I'm trying to find my AirPod case so I can put these away, but I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna leave that there for now. So I'm a little tired, still waking up, but we're gonna get right into it. Start looking at price action and all that good stuff. So just give me a couple more minutes to keep getting set up. It's 8:33 Eastern. And guys, I was back testing yesterday and I found some cool stuff about True Opens. If you guys are interested, want me to show you guys, just let me know. But yeah, just give me a couple more minutes to get set up and then we'll get going. Alright. Actually, we should be good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start looking at price action and see what we got going on. And actually, let me first set up something on my phone real quick. So just give me a second while I set this up on my phone. Oh, it's not letting me. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind then. So, okay, let's just start charting up, see what we got going on. So, and then I also want to pull up Top Step. Let's see, what did Hydra say here? I'll always prioritize strict risk management in every trade as my system over time will consistently generate profit 100% guarantee. If I compromise on risk management. Oh, yeah. Nice, bro. Okay, let's make sure copy trading is set up. Looks like it is. Nice. Alright. Okay, so I'm only going to be trading Top Step today. So, yeah. We will see how that goes. So, okay, let's start doing some analysis on price action. So, higher time frame, we still had that daily gap here. And the external high. Then we had, I actually have been really I've really been liking true opens lately, and I don't know. I think they're super valuable. We did not use the true month open though, but you can see we just manipulated the true week open here, right? And midnight as well. So true week open. And then the true day open, which was midnight. So that kind of looks like possible manipulation. Then again, I'm still just getting on the charts and looking around. So daily gap there. Right, kind of seems like a buy model. You get what I'm saying? Where we had accumulation, manipulation into the daily gap, and then distribution. A, M, and now possibly D. Kind of see what I'm saying? We measured this. If we measure this out, okay. So it's possible that this is a buy model. Is what I'm trying to get at. Let's go ahead and put this in Discord. Okay. So, yeah, this would be the correct thing. Daily 1 hour. It's just a higher time frame daily gap. So we manipulated that true week open midnight. So now on the lower time frame, we had this 4-hour breaker, which we ended up using. You could also consider a 1-hour breaker. So yeah, 1-hour breaker. Just kind of see what I'm saying. 1-hour breaker. We dip below all these time levels. So we could have had, this could be accumulation. Yo, Kirk, what's up, bro? You actually are first today. But yeah, guys, honestly, like I always say, I'm just here. I'm not really expecting anything. I'm only going to be trading the Top Step account today because I can't trade my personal because I accidentally messed up. So, but I'm really loving True Opens a lot. So, this was a nice accumulation range. We could actually measure out projections. Maybe a projection of this. Yeah, look. We tapped the one perfectly. So basically, I know I don't use range projections a lot, but today just looks like a good day to use them. And I don't know, like I'm not really taking it super seriously right now anymore. I mean, obviously it's serious, but I'm just trying my best, and I don't know. I'm allowing myself more room to kind of free think instead of just think inside of a box. So there's that range projection. Then we have a range projection to the upside. We have one. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not putting myself in a box anymore of what I can or can't do. I'm kind of just letting myself flow, just doing whatever feels right in the moment. Whoops. So yeah, that's very possible. This range projections could be helpful today, right? Red folder at 10. Okay, very good to know. So 7:30, we manipulated 7:30. So wow, we really already missed an opportunity, but that's okay. Right? You see how 7:30 we manipulate 7:30 and it was below all of our time levels. Wow, that's pretty incredible actually. So yeah. So 1 hour, then we have a 5-minute change in state. We tap that perfectly beneath all of our true opens. Dang, bro, this is actually really clean. Right, -1 to 1.5, tapped. But what I'm trying to get at is look at this 5-minute CASD here, right? We tapped this perfectly. That was clean, bro. And it was below all of our true opens. All of them. That's, yeah, like I said, that's incredible. Flo Jake the Billy Goat. Oh. Okay. So yeah, that 5-minute CISD was clean. I feel like we have a pretty decent idea for what's going on. So 1 hour breaker, right? 5-minute CISD. We were below all of our time levels. We had yeah. So there we go. That got tapped right there, inducing that low. So this is kind of what I'm looking at right now. So as far as projections go, we're about to hit the second. The fourth is gonna align up line up pretty well with that 1 to 1.5 of the, I forget what it's called, of the accumulation. But then again, right? We'll just have to see. But obviously we induced that low, into the change in state. So yeah, I'm putting this in 1 hour, 5 minute models. So yeah, you said red folder at 10. Let's take a look at news. Jolt's job openings. Yep. So let's go ahead and screenshot that and put it in the folder. Okay. But yeah, this is really nice so far, right? I'm curious if we have SMTs. We have SMT at, oh, whoa. Was this 90-minute SMT? No, this was London SMT. Ooh, that's a good looking SMT, honestly. That's a good looking SMT. And it's a six, so yeah, London 6 hour SMT here. That's yeah, I can't lie. That's a really good looking SMT. You know what? And then we had another SMT like right here with YM. Wow, lots of SMTs with YM. Alright, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to actually put this in there again because now we have that 6 hour SMT as confluence. Let's see if we're within a gold block dealing range. We have a new week opening gap above. I want to see that probably get inversed. Oh man. Yeah, we're drawing up to Asia and London clearly. Let's see if we're in a dealing range. So yeah, we swap liquidity into low the dealing range here. Let's see if this is a higher power of 3. Yeah, it is, dude. Accumulation, -1. 1, 2. Let's project this out a little bit more, actually. Yeah, bro, this is looking real nice. That's crazy, bro. That's like too perfect. And then the fourth standard deviation's at the high of the dealing range. Yeah, guys, I think we'll take maybe we'll look in this fair value gap, see if we get a retracement into it. It'll be 2022 gap, and maybe take a long out of it. And then look at this, 4 is at the dealing range high. Right. And then we'll have another 5-minute CISD here. So this is the 243 dealing range, right? So 243 low. Two, 4, 3 sweep partition. And then here's equilibrium. And let's get rid of let's have the fair value gap partition as well, and then let's get rid of everything else. And then 243 high. So took all those time levels, manipulated this swing low here. All right. And then induced that low. Do we have any SMT with and then you can see the high of the dealing range aligned with the 4th standard deviation of the range projections. We induce this low into the change in state perfectly. You see that? You see that perfect inducement there? Okay. So let's go ahead and add this. Kind of see what I'm looking at, right? Range projections. All this stuff lining up as well. And let's turn this up power 3 here. Or not power 3, time frame. So yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this. This is looking kind of nice, guys. Kirk, you love it? Bro, it looks clean, dude. I mean, I'm kind of not doing my normal thing. I'm kind of just going off of my whatever I'm feeling right now. But this is just kind of what I'm reading on the market right now. I'm just going off of like my vibe right now. I'm not, you know, I'm just going off of what I see. So yeah, like I said, I still think, you know, from a higher time frame point of view, daily IRL to ERL, right? From that daily gap to the external high. So that's kind of the idea behind it, right? We have a fair value gap, the fair value gap partition here. So this is the fair value gap we need to see hold right here, actually. We're now tapping it right now, actually. You know, I'd love to see us come down and take the true week open. I do not know if we will. Guys, I think what I might do is I might take flow state off of this 5-minute gap here. I don't think necessarily we have to come take true week open. We might just respect this, and if so, then I actually might just take a flow state off of this. And it's only my top steps right now, so I really am just at the point where I don't give a crap. So yeah, we're in that fair value gap gold block partition here. So yeah, if we get a change in state out of this, probably take it. I'm being serious. Like I'm genuinely just gonna take probably this change in state if we ended up getting it. Then again, maybe I need to see more price action for him, but oh man. But yeah, this is in that fair value gap partition, right? Okay, maybe I should be thinking about this a little more. Hey, what up, Javier? Good morning. So yeah, like I have been saying, right? Yesterday I learned a valuable piece of insight, which is that you don't have to come back to equilibrium. I mean, obviously, if we came back to equilibrium, this would be just like crazy clean, right? Crazy clean, because equilibrium of the displacement would be right below the true weak open. But I've also learned you don't have to. I don't know. Maybe we should be a little bit more patient. I don't actually. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, if there's not an actual entry, we probably I shouldn't take it, even if I have the idea, right? So yeah, I guess I'll just do nothing. Once again, though, Goldbach Fervai got partition right around this area. Nice, Javier, nice. So maybe we're going to leave this as a gap, and then we're going to come back to it later in New York, right? That's an actual pretty decent possibility, because you guys know what typically, like, typically we manipulate at some point in New York, so it would make sense if we leave a gap now that we'd possibly come back to it later. So I might take a long from this Fervai partition, though, if we do. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, true weak open here. We'll see how we respond to this. And then as well, this will be a 15... Okay, this 15-minute change in state, it is sitting well placed below our true session open. We might need to go down to that, right? That's well placed here. See what I'm saying? Do we have a 4-hour PD array? Yeah, it's a 4-hour breaker as well, guys. 4-hour breaker. I'm going to actually just mark it out as the wick. So now, and it's a 4-hour gap. I mean, that's probably the more obvious one. It's a 4-hour gap. Did we rebalance equilibrium of it? We did, bro. Wait, did we? Oh, maybe not. But either way. Alright, 4-hour breaker. So like I said, this 15-minute change in state could end up being nice. Which, wouldn't it be in the order block partition? Yeah. Okay, guys, I think now, like I said, this fair value gap might actually be all that gets respected now that I'm looking at it. Once again, 5-minute gap in the fair value gap partition. So I'll take the 15-minute change in state if we come down to that level, but if not, then I'm looking to take a 30-second CISD off of this 5-minute gap. Because now we just swept the true week open. Do we have SMT here? Sorry it's such a mess on my chart right now. It's just I want to keep everything up right now. So right now I think we have SMT with this. here. Let's actually get the true opens out of the way. So yeah, like I've been saying, I kind of want to see this SMT and then 30-second change in state out of this. Or I guess it's a 15-minute gap as well. So we rebalance to equilibrium. What strategy? Amazing. Trading AMD. That's a strategy. So conceptualize AMD, get an entry. Right, now we have accumulation, manipulation, 6-hour SMT. We've already used this 5-minute change in state. We have a 2022 model for value gap right here. We've rebalanced the equilibrium of it right beneath the true week open. So if we get a 1-minute change in state out of this 15-minute gap, I'm going to take this and then we'll just see what happens. Right now we do have SMT with this low. Or maybe if we just inverse the value gap. Then again, I don't need to jump into it, but I think this is just obvious to me. So I'd probably go like that. So 8, 16, 24, 32. So this would be 32. Now, it's not super obvious. If it's not super obvious. Okay, if it's not obvious, we don't need to do anything. What might need to happen is maybe we need to sweep that low again, right? Time and price need to align on all time frames. So we might need to sweep 730, you know? I mean, we already did sweep it. So maybe we should induce this low. Like this. Because honestly, guys, we don't need to be like pinpoint accurate. We can just go on an inducement like this. Below equilibrium. You get what I'm saying? And then maybe go like that. Or even like this. Then again, maybe the 5-minute. How about 1 hour showing CISD to drop? 1 hour showing CISD to drop. Yeah, that's a pretty clean idea as well. I like that, Snowman. But yeah, this is that 15-minute gap. I don't know, man. I like this 1-minute change in state, bro. This is pretty obvious to me. I'm gonna take this. Uh-oh. Limit buy. Why did it do limit buy?
Order filled.
Okay, I got in. Am I just really bad at trading, guys? That's whatever, bro. So just so you guys see what I'm looking at, right? I already entered it, bro. So. No internal sweep, bro. There's no internal sweep. Time and price were not aligned, bro.
Order filled.
Yeah, I got stopped out, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm done for the day. That was... I don't know, man. Alright. Well, I'm gonna close out the charts, bro. Oh. You ever just feel psychologically defeated? Okay, sounds good, Kirk. Bro, I don't know. This was not a good trade. Yeah, I'll still be reading price, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what's... I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just not... I'm not... I'm not, like... I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, it wasn't a good trade. It just... You know, I just feel like so psychologically defeated. I know the day hasn't started yet, but I'm like... I think I can't do this, dude. I might just end the stream. I might start it up again, but I'm like... I just feel so psychologically defeated that I can't trade. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream.